What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into this lovely game called MLB The Show 23, which I play every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully, we have a good one today. And we sweep these, what's it called? Cincinnati Reds. I was stuck on St. Louis. I don't know why. I saw the red, and my brain just went bird. But it's the Reds, Cincinnati Reds. Jesus Luzardo, he's going to be on the mound today. 7-9 with a 4.39 ERA. My voice is needing to be able to make it to the regular game. Robbie Ray, 20-4 with a 1.51 ERA. As we are looking for win number 111. We've clinched and wrapped up just about everything that we could possibly need at this point. Now it's just kind of maybe playing spoiler to a couple of teams that we'll see as this progresses. Tampa Bay and Houston are kind of battling for a wild card spot, which is the standings we can take a look at here. In the wild card, the Rays, they are a couple of games ahead of the White Sox, who are a game ahead of the Astros. So they're 3 games up, maybe, something like that. But if we were to maybe beat them, we could help the Astros in, or we can maybe try and knock the Astros totally out. We're not going to be able to knock out both of those teams. We'll probably just try and figure out which one we have a better chance against. And I would guess it's the Rays, but I don't know. The Astros are a division opponent. We actually have played pretty well against them this time around. The Angels still hanging around in there, but I think we could put a significant beat down on their chances. Oh, no, just kidding. It's Texas. Anyway, that's kind of the rest of the month. There's not a whole lot, and just kind of playing for pride. Trying to get some good results in, so we're into a good flow as we head towards the postseason, where we're going to have at least the first round off, which is good. Let's go to the Great American Ballpark. Regional theme off. Clear skies. Robbie Ray. And we are going to tinker a bunch with this lineup, most likely. We are going to go ahead and throw Sam Haggerty in. We'll throw him in as the designated hitter, but we will switch that to left field. Actually, we could use... You know what? We could put Trammell in center. That's fine. We'll take Rodriguez out, which means that we're going to want Mateo followed up by Sam Haggerty. And then... you know what? I'm okay with Crawford in the 3. France, Hernandez, Suarez. Do I do it? Do I just stick Cole Calhoun in there? He's really slow. He's 22 speed, but we can get some rest before a big 4-game set. And then we're kind of... we can swap Mateo there. And we could end up with Raleigh DHing. And he's okay in that 6 spot. We do kind of have a lot of lefty. 1, 2, 3, 4 true lefty bats. We'll, Colton Wong doesn't really need it, but we'll put Dylan Moore in there. Ty France. And Mateo. France is fine there. Cole Calhoun. He can go a little lower in the lineup. Actually, don't mind having Trammell there at the bottom. And then... oh, he's good. He has good speed. But I like Crawford. It's going to be a weird lineup today, and I think that's, good opportunity. Make sure the guys are rested. We're not putting them out there, getting them injured. We can play a little more cautiously. We don't have to keep winning. I'd like to get the all-time record, but we only have to win 7 more games for that. Thanks, everybody, for the support. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. We are 10 subscribers away from 1,900 subscribers and 110 from 2,000, which is absurd.
So the Seattle Mariners
absolutely
have taken
absurd.
The first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep.
We have taken the first 2 games of this series, but it hasn't been the prettiest or easiest.
Shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball.
104
wins, as you
39.
said,
So what's
but
that,
every game
23 to
offers
go?
up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are
After
today,
this one.
but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
5-1, 2-1.
Started after this.
Pitching's maybe been the biggest concern. I
Just about
popped
set
that on
to
too
go.
early.
And today's starter,
It is.
Jesus
Jesus
Luzardo.
Luzardo.
Stellar here on his home mound.
27 starts with a 7-9 record, 4.39 ERA, 147.2 innings pitched, 140 hits given up. He's walked 73, struck out 116, has a whip of 1.44. I think honestly the pitching, which isn't something I am usually worried about, has been really inconsistent, and that's worrying as we go through the last little stretch of this season, the regular season. 12-6 curve at 86, a 4-seam fastball at 99, circle change at 90, and a sinker at 97.
Line to kick the pitch. That's in there.
And he starts with
this
a
one is
fastball
off
up
and
in the
running.
zone. About a 13-mile-an-hour difference between that curveball.
That one misses.
That should have been strike two.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Now fly ball to right center. He
Went for the diving attempt,
hit.
but can't quite get there.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to
So
shorten
all
up
three
just
of those
like
pitches
that.
were
And now they've got some
fastballs.
speed on first, so
I
we'll
don't
see if they
think
try
we'll
to get
see
him
a
into
lot of
motion.
that unless that
Now at the
confidence
plate, Sam
is
Haggerty. In there, and it's 0-1. Mateo on at first, nobody out. Next offering popped in the air, right field.
just late on the circle
Makes
change.
the
Darn it.
catch, and there's one down.
I thought that was going to drop a little bit more, but it just didn't.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate, 9th in the American League in batting average.
There
That's
we go.
ripped, base hit.
That's a solid base hit. No need to really push it, though we would have been able to advance with a wild throw. Yankees within a half game of the Blue Jays.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ty France.
Perfect
He's got
on the
4 hits in
96.
series on 9 at bats. Out to center. Milton makes the catch for the out.
It's too
Number 2.
aggressive. It's too aggressive.
So first and second with 2 outs. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch. This to center field.
Ooh.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching
Definitely
Mariners
overthinking
baseball
it
on
at the
show
plate.
Northwest.
Just too concerned with the 12-6 curve or the circle change, something that's going to drop, and I'm going to miss really
Back here at Great
badly.
American Ballpark. And on the hill in this one,
Just
Robbie
click the
Ray
button,
having
mouse.
a pretty ridiculous
Frick.
season so far, Singy.
1.51
Yeah, you see
ERA
there
for
with
Robbie
the
Ray,
sub-2
27
ERA,
starts, a
very
20-4
dependable
record.
guy, and he's been pretty much
178.1
lights out
innings
so far
pitched,
this season.
139 hits.
So when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him
1 yawn
get
and
it
some
to
other
rhythm
stats.
quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And he deals. And first offering is foul.
Forgot that
off.
Robbie Ray was a left-handed hitter or a left-handed pitcher there. Otherwise, I wouldn't. The second pitch of the
Ball
game.
one there.
The second pitch is that friggin' oh god, Sean, please.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Shouldn't be throwing these sliders.
Here comes a pitch.
What is going on? Both fastballs are like that?
In the air, out towards left center. One up, one down.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Stuart Fairchild digs in now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to third. Mateo. Jump throw. Not in time. He's safe.
It's a great throw. We'll take a look at it.
Play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame him for wanting to take another look.
He's safe.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Tyler Stevenson will hit next. Off the mark there. 1-0. In the air, right field. Calhoun on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Nice grab by
Gotta
Calhoun.
love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Chad.
And now, Chad Pinder. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Fairchild off of first with 2 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss.
Got him.
Throw. Save.
Really? Wow, I thought I had him.
With a difference maker on that play, just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man,
Really?
he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball.
Swings and misses.
Got him with that knuckle curve. Let's go.
Reds turned away first time through. Second inning upcoming from Cincy. We're scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Mariners DH. Cal Raleigh. The pitch.
Oh,
Lifted
bad
in the air,
swing.
right field.
Bad
Plummer
swing.
should have this one. And there's one away.
It's out of the zone.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
Here's Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun.
Whoa. That's a stance.
In there at the knees. And that's strike one. Out to short.
That's a base hit. That's a base hit. Cole Calhoun making a couple of nice plays here. Getting up the baseline with some good hustle. Made the nice catch out in right field. Making me look like a big old jerk going, NFL on his speed.
Now it's Tom Murphy. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. This one high in the air to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Ooh, this one might be.
With a relay home. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in.
He got on his horse.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some
I feel like it's been
damage.
double
He squared
city
it up
here in
nicely.
Cincinnati.
One out, runner at second. Here's Taylor Trammell. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And first offering is fouled off.
That's going to be early. Thought I saw that a little bit better.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch in the dirt.
That's a good take right there.
One out and a runner.
The
at
Athletics doing the Yankees a bit of a favor there with a 9-8 victory.
Caught him looking for the catch.
Oh,
That's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Jorge Mateo now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Oof. I think that pitch with Trammell is an okay take. I'm looking more to the low part because he has that primary 12-6 curve.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it.
Not a great at-bat with Mateo.
Double for the
but I mean, I'm not going to do anything with it.
Team down to run. This is Mariners baseball on the show
Maybe
Northwest.
Just hope you get the ball call. Ugh. Piling up the hits early here, but not really driving a whole lot home. Was an issue in the first game as well, where we piled up a lot of hits and still we only crossed 5 runners. I don't know why I said it like that.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ball 1. And takes low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good strikeout right there.
Hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Nick Plummer, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses inside.
Ooh, come on.
Ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Moore fires to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 94.
Oh, they didn't even have his name in the...
First pitch, not close. And there's a ball.
Guess I'm just not finishing to the top there.
Hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one's in there. And a count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Got him with a strikeout to end the second inning.
They're down 1-0.
This is a series to help hopefully get us back into the flow of things, get us back into a groove before we head to Tampa Bay.
Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. Luzardo back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Throw, and it gets away.
Haggerty has good power against lefties. I'm surprised they're not putting him in. I'd rather have, if I were to have like a strict 1-to-1 pick, I would rather have, as a bat, I'd rather have
the batter will be the shortstop,
Haggerty Crawford. Over
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Over Raleigh. Oop, bad swing.
Back our way.
That's
out of play.
Because he's really good against lefties, and he's quick. And he can cover left field, which allows me to bring in Mateo
and the pitch
to cover in the infield.
Liner, base hit. Haggerty headed for the plate.
Go.
The throw in. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
J.P. Crawford.
Back-to-back singles for him.
That's why I love you in that 3 spot.
Fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Because even lefty-lefty, he's 2 for 2 today. And that does a good job to help us set up Ty France here.
Flied out to center in his first at bat. Ground ball left side could be 2. Good feed. That's 1.
That was really bad. Oh, the circle change. The circle change.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there.
I got too excited. I got too aggressive. I was happy that I was able to set up Ty France, but then the circle changed. It was a little too far outside the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Moore getting the start at second. 30 years old now. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And a pitch. Out there to center. Melton under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
That's all right. Drive in one with Crawford, and then the inning kind of falls apart. Probably falls apart too quickly, if I'm being honest. Double plays, I mean, double plays do that, but I don't do a good job of, like, kind of resetting myself and figuring out.
And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Nick Solak.
The designated hitter.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can
taking that breath and trying to get some 2-out damage. Instead, it's
the pitch. That one fouled off.
Just frustrating that usually it leads to a poor at bat, and that's what we saw
he goes
in this.
all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now the lefty lifted in the air out to left. Haggerty drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. One away.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy.
1-0. The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
There's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Trammell brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Flied out his first time. That's in for a strike.
There we go.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Tosses to first, and that
all right, we're
ends the
through
inning.
3. Pitching's been pretty good so far.
It's
a little frustrating that we have 3 of those like red line pitches, but I don't think I'm hitting it as affirmatively toward the top as I did too.
Welcome back. John Shammy with
offensively, doing okay. We have 6 hits. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more scoring out of us, but 2-0 lead is still a lead.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Oh, way early on that 12-6. Oh, it was early and it dropped on me.
To the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, right fielder,
Cole Calhoun up next for the Mariners. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed.
1 ball. No strike.
Losing the flow a little bit here.
Out towards right center field. Melton sizing this one up, and there's 2 away.
Not a bad piece of contact. A little later, maybe we do a little more damage with it,
Here's
but
Murphy now. He
not the worst hit we've had.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Oh, Sean. That's a bad at bat. That's a bad piece of contact. That fucking sucks.
Makes the catch, inning over. Mariners
as soon as I hit the button, I knew it was bad.
But they're on top 2-0.
Oof, everything about that was yikes.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. There's a
We
strike.
did lose out on the progress, that's right. Because the operation failed yesterday.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Haggerty settles underneath it, and there's one away.
One down as I look for my headphone cord here.
The catcher.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Slide to right his first time.
Is that plugged in? Yeah, okay.
He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets
That's
to an
not
0-2
where I
count.
wanted that. I wanted it lower.
And 1-2.
That's,
1-2.
all right.
Good eye in that spot.
All
It's a
right.
good take.
The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains
That was a real bad
2-2.
fastball. Really, really bad fastball.
One down, base is empty. And now the count filled up
Okay,
3-2.
so what is happening here?
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes.
All right.
And there's 2 away.
Could have done that
Good
like 4
battle
pitches
right
ago.
there. That final pitch
The hell?
probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards
Felt like I
kick.
should have struck him out much earlier in that at bat.
Chad Pinder
Fastball
now.
on the
He's 0 for 1.
Low part of the zone I thought was pretty good.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first.
Okay.
That's the inning.
Couple of quick half innings from the Mariners
Reds go
and
down
Reds here. We're
quietly,
going top
and they're
5.
down 2-0.
We've only given up the 1 hit. We have Trammell, Mateo, and Haggerty coming up. Trammell with a bit of a rough at bat last time.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. At the plate, Taylor Trammell.
Taylor.
The wide to kick the
Trammell.
pitch. Swing and a miss.
Way
Strike
too
one.
late.
Well, these
Ugh.
Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One
Oof.
thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swings through it for the K.
Fuck, all 3 of those were
Batting out
12-6
front for
curves.
strike 3. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Hot shot
That
to
one's
third.
early again. Son of a bitch.
On to first. And the first 2 set
Fuck.
down in the top of the 5th.
He's thrown 5 straight 12-6 curves.
Haggerty
6
in the box
straight
with 2 gone.
12-6
and
curves.
takes a look at a called strike.
7.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it...
Well, that's a
Got rid of the circle
strikeout,
change.
and that'll do it for the
my
inning.
God.
I think the key...
We'll just skip
We
through
head to
that.
the bottom of the 5th, and now the
Terrible
center fielder,
inning right
Jacob
there.
Melton. On the ground. Crawford on the run, throw to first. Throw
France
in the
can't
dirt,
pick
and he
it. That's
can't
my
come up
fault.
with it.
Surprisingly, I held it too long. Usually I'm a little
The
short.
next to hit for the Reds. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
A little anxious on that pitch in the location.
There's a
That's
strike.
a
Pretty rare
terrible
location
slider.
right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Nobody out.
Might
Runner at
hit
first.
the
Swings through it, and that's a
might
strike.
hit the whoever's sitting out there.
Well, Boog, it
They
becomes
just
pretty
stood there.
difficult as a teammate when
Come
guys
on in.
struggling like this. You don't know if if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And the batter now, number 94. And
Oof,
ball
that's... I mean, that's strike one, but okay.
Next offering is in for a
All
strike.
right. I mean, I guess you kind of look at it and go...
The 1-1. On the ground, a short could be 2. Crawford tossed
All
the
right,
second,
so the error doesn't
and
come
that's
through.
2. He continues
Good for
to
us.
roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 2 and the Reds nothing.
Ty France very trustworthy on the backside of those kinds of
All
plays.
set for the top of the 6th. Now it's
Usually
gonna
he
be
makes that
JT
stuff.
Crawford.
So we're in the top half of the 6th. He's not even thrown 40 pitches
And a
through
pitch.
5 innings.
Now one missed.
Slow down here a little bit.
Measures 6 feet 2 inches.
Maybe we can
28
try and
years
get him
old,
out.
And he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Man,
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high.
it's a good take.
2-2.
Ooh,
Swing and a
late
pop
under
off
it.
in foul ground.
I was not
Makes
counting
the
on a
grab,
four-seam
and there's
fastball
one down.
with that kind
And
of
now the first
speed
baseman,
up in
Ty
the zone.
France. And first
Sean,
offering is
you
fouled
can't
off.
be swinging at
Pretty
that.
frugal guy.
What are we
He is
doing,
very
man?
efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Bounce to the left side. Newman slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
So
So
fucking
digging
frustrating.
in, Dylan Moore.
12-6 curve. It drops so much more than I'm anticipating.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a bad
Next
swing.
offering is fouled back.
No reason to swing at that. Best case scenario, it's a foul ball. Worst case scenario, it's an out.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Damn.
And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Fairchild makes the play. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
I think this Rays series is about to be very, very interesting and could very easily become very, very
Now we go
frustrating.
bottom 6. Leading off,
for the
Nick
Reds.
Solak.
The designated hitter.
Ray back to work. There's a strike.
Oh, that man's hot dog appeared like through the seat, and that actually distracted me. Like, what the hell is that color?
They're trying to be patient.
Just a man and his hot dog.
Resulting in outs, not base runners, and you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Up the middle, Moore. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Steer, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trammell puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati. The shortstop.
It's almost like I'm trying to do a
So the
speed
batting
run through
order
this game or
turns
something,
over.
and I'm
Here's
not.
the shortstop at the plate, Kevin Newman. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
I'll take
He's got
it.
to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters.
13, 11, 11, 14, 8,
This has
9.
been a treat to watch.
In the air, foul off first. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the 3rd
Okay.
out. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds.
Ryan Jensen.
And he's had his struggles so far this
Jansen,
year.
1-3 in 14 games, or 1-1. Oh, 1-for-1 in saves and opportunities. 36.2 innings pitched with a 4.17 ERA.
In now is the Mariners DH.
And he is going to face the 99 power versus righties. Cal Raleigh, 97 on a 4-seam fastball, 86 on a slider, changeup at 86, and a 2-seam at 94.
And that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tony Santillan preparing to come on if needed. Farmer getting loose as well. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Oof, big swing on the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up the middle, Newman. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And now Cole Calhoun, 1 for 2. Popped up.
Fuck.
Pinder.
I mean, that's the pitch I want with Raleigh.
Here's the
Son of
catcher to
a
hit,
bitch.
Tom Murphy. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
And the righty deals. Swing and
That's
a
a
foul
bad swing.
straight back.
There's just no excuse for that swing. It's a 2-0 count. He hasn't thrown anything all that close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
And it does put me in a weird position, right? Like if pitch number 3, if that's that changeup, is called a ball, I don't have to swing it that last pitch.
That's to third.
Instead, we kind of bail him out here. I am not playing well
And the inning
offensively.
is over. Mariners go down quietly there.
Oh.
They're up 2-0.
I didn't do anything. I literally moved the controller. I moved it in my hands, I promise.
Welcome
didn't.
back, bottom
I'm
of the
not
7th.
mad.
In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Line to left, and it goes just. Foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Tapper back to the mound. Not in time. He
Didn't
legs it
preload
out.
the throw correctly. It's a little weird to me that it gives me the pitcher in that
He got just enough of the ball to put it in
that
play,
scenario,
and
but
that's
whatever.
all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Stevenson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
So clutch, you could argue.
On to France.
It was going to be a really bad
And
throw.
one away
Glad
in
that
the
I
bottom
kind
of
of
the 7th.
tapped out of it and still able to get the... Oh, son of a fuck. Doesn't appear to be overly serious, but it's enough to force him to leave the game. Third base. Who can play third base? Son of a bitch. Oh, Eugenio Suarez. For whatever reason, I was looking at
he'll
the...
be the injury replacement,
Just...
taking over third.
I was just looking at the secondary
So here's the
position.
cleanup hitter, Chad Pinder. And the first pitch misses.
That's a
for ball
strike.
1.
What are
These
you
fans, they
doing?
are ready to cheer about something.
Fairchild over at second, 1 down. Next offering is in for a strike. To third. Suarez throw to first.
Nice play there to hold the runner.
Now two
Now
gone.
batting, center fielder, Jacob Melton.
Jacob Melton getting ready to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next pitch misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's the strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Let's go.
Reds leave 1.
Stop the bottom of the
They trail
table a little
things
bit there.
here,
Sorry about that.
2-0.
Just. Let's go.
For the top of the 8th, here's the center fielder, Taylor
The center
Trammell.
fielder, number 5, Taylor Trammell.
The right-hander back to work. Flips the corner.
That's fine
Strike
take.
1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Please stop. God.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Steer brings it in with a nice running grab. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Such a frustrating swing.
And strike 2.
All
It's
sliders
3
so far in
straight
this at-bat to
fucking
get ahead in the
sliders.
count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one ripped. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
So man aboard, and now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty. And that one just misses. A ball and no
1
strikes.
ball, no strike.
Upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan loosening up for manager David Bell.
He made a bit of a mistake going with the fastball on that payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now. This one in the air right field. Plummer drops steps, heads back on it. Hauls it in.
Not terrible
2-away.
contact. A little early on it. Probably better timing to pull it right down the right field line or maybe find the gap or something.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance
Not
to
not the worst.
Shortstop,
A little early. It's a mistake changeup that I probably should do a little more damage with.
And that's in there
Oh,
for strike
for the
1.
love of God. Are you fucking serious?
Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So now it's the Mariner
first baseman,
cleanup hitter,
number
Ty
23.
France.
Ty France.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Fairchild puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Mariners leave a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
8 hits and only 2 runs. Awful. Awful. Awful.
Back here in Cincinnati, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Plummer. And that one is lifted in the air. Calhoun on the move to his right. Tracks it down for the out. 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 94. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Pitch misses.
Oh my God.
2-2. Got him looking.
There we go.
Frozen
Got him
with the
looking.
heater at the knees.
Now back, the designated
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nick Solak. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Suarez has a beat on it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Deal 1. There's a strike.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Really? That was that bad, huh?
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2.
Got him looking. Nice
Good
circle
work
change.
there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Nice circle change.
New pitcher for the Reds, Matthew Liberatore.
Pretty tight game.
Bring in a left-handed pitcher here, which is a little surprising. One game, one inning. Righties are batting .500 against him. Not a lot of stats to go on, but
Dylan Moore now at the plate.
the second baseman.
Liberatore, 23 years old, and they traded for him
96
earlier
on a
this year.
four-seam, 77 on a sweeping curve, 95 on a sinker, 88 on a circle change, and a slider at 88
And a
as well.
pitch. Outside. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan loosening up for manager David Bell. And now 2-0.
Rangers taking care of the Astros.
And he pumps in a strike. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Man,
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
No trouble here.
Oh,
Puts it
my
away for the
goodness.
out. 2 away now. Calhoun, the next
he
to
hasn't
hit,
thrown
tips
any of his other
outside.
pitches. All he's done is thrown four-seam fastballs, which is actually confusing me.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Stevenson under it. He's got it. And that is that.
Fuck. Fuck. There was no reason to swing at that.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, we
It
head to the
looked so
bottom of the
good.
ninth. In
I
now
thought
the
maybe it
Reds,
was a sweeping
Spencer
curve or
Steer.
whatever.
Righty reliever out of the pen,
Ugh.
Andres Munoz.
Well, they love turning the ball over to him to close it out, and for good reason. He's been lights out with 52 saves so far.
It's a series that, regardless of what happens here, we're going to win, but not thrilled with the performance.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Newman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
And a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Yikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now he can steal second and he can come around to score. It's not that big of a deal with the two outs. So.
Stevenson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Foul ball. That's in there. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Here we go. Mariners win. Munoz with another save.
This is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series.
It's not a nice sweep. I don't know what series you watched, but it's
Whatever you were doing in
it's not a nice sweep.
Make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
2-0 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Like it's fine.
Thanks for joining us.
We get the win, but we only mustered 4 runs total in the last 2 games. We put up 5 in the first game. It took us a little while to get settled in that first game, granted, but I don't know, just a really frustrating couple of games. Just a lot of balls that we were like late and under, and some solid contact that just kind of went right to a defender, but I don't know. It's hard to feel confident in this because not only like the pitching was better today, but not only the bat's a little bit cold, it feels, but the pitching was a bit of an issue throughout this series. We had 6 hits pretty early in this game, and we only mustered like I think 2 past the 4th or 5th inning, maybe. And we didn't get any hits after. Oh, we got a couple, I guess. Got a couple after the 6th inning, but just like not a whole lot going on. Robbie Reyes, your player of the game and your winner. 8 innings pitched with 2 hits given up. Struck out 8, no walks, no earned. Luzardo, he picks up the loss. 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned. And Munoz picks up save number 53. Cincinnati had 3 hits. Every one of them was Stuart Fairchild. That is wild. Tom Murphy 1 for 3. Sam Haggerty 1 for 4. Murphy had a double and a ribby. Haggerty had a double and a run. Crawford 3 for 4 with a ribby. And Cole Calhoun, he was 1 for 4 and he scored all the way from first. A lot of outfield to work with for doubles, and even if you have a slower rating like Calhoun does, is like a 22 speed or something like that. So you can still get around with how deep the ballpark seems to be. Mateo sustained an injury, out for a few days. Should probably just keep him active. We'll just have to mess around with our lineup a little bit. It's a speed loss for sure, and it sucks because we're going to Tampa Bay. It'd be nice to have him on the team. We don't have the worst, I don't think we really have like their best pitchers coming up here. Shane McClanahan's going to be the first guy that we face. He is 7-11 with a 2.80 ERA. We are throwing up George Kirby 14-3 with a 1.68 ERA. Tampa Bay, they're 12 games over 500 at 76-64. We are 111-28 it's a good record. We've won a lot of games like that where it just doesn't feel like we're doing a whole lot in, we're not doing a whole lot offensively, but we're doing just enough. The pitching and the defense are putting the pieces together in the right spots to be able to get some victories. So yeah, we're not having those offensive explosions, and some of the teams that have been significantly under 500 are giving us a little more trouble than they probably should, but what are you going to do? No big deal. We'll look to improve things here in as we travel to Tampa Bay for the first of a 4-game weekend set, a long weekend set against a team we might see in the playoffs. So if you'd like to see that, be sure to tune in to youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. Scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Good sports. Go Mariners.